expert for QVC US. And this is, of course, the Diamond Boutique. It happens every Wednesday at 10:30 here on YouTube. This is not a sales show. This is an educational show. That is also not what it sounded like. That is Mama Pat getting here to the studio. Oops. Yeah, no Mexican food last night, but we are very, very, very excited about today. Today is going to be an incredible show. If you miss Monday's live stream, we live stream twice a week. We live stream Wednesdays at 10:30 and then Mondays at 12:15 at QVC.com. And this is one of the most popular shows I think we've done. There are so many beautiful things. You're going to be seeing this wraparound style coming up. I couldn't just pick one cover girl today. I had to pick two. We also have this incredible ring. Oh, this is 2 rings in one. Two rings in one. And we're looking at beautiful Asher cuts there. So everything will be Firelight Diamonds today. So bring your lab-grown questions. I'm happy to answer them. Mom and I are in the same space at the same time today, so it's going to be a little bit easier to say hello and to address your questions there. I think I see Cherry. Hey, or is it Cherie? This is why I need Mom in the studio, but she's coming back in just a second. All right, so an exciting week in diamonds. We have been going forward with our series of jewelry specials on Fridays. Fridays at QVC2, it's really fun. I mean, I'm on and off all day long with great diamonds on clearance. We're doing some, once in a lifetime, truly type clearance items, which I think you're going to love. And speaking of which, this show offers a wide variety of price points. I've got things around the $500-$600 mark. I've got things starting at $77 if you stay with me until the end of the show. And then, of course, this girl, she's the most expensive piece in our broadcast. But when you consider the fact that the average engagement ring is running, just the engagement ring is running between $5,500 and $7,500 in the real world of brick and mortar, you're going to get both an eternity band and an engagement ring, if you choose to wear them this way, for under $5,600. So pretty good show. Pretty awesome, right?
Oh, so many people are here.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah, I got my glasses.
Good. What's going on over there, Mama dear?
Rob and Sharon and
it's Sharon.
And Jonathan.
Jonathan, hi. How are you?
Amy's expected any minute.
Oh, super. You know, we have really become like family, and I appreciate you so much. If you're brand new to the broadcast, join us, subscribe. This is free on YouTube, and what we do is we just get together and talk about jewelry. Now, we're not compensated, we're not affiliates, but I will tell you that what you provide to us, we couldn't put a price tag on. And that is your feedback directly to me so I can forward it without any middlemen directly to the buying team. So if you ever want to reach me, you can at hello@youaresolidgold.com. For some reason or another, the product reps, I think it's because of privacy issues, they don't or are not allowed to tell you how to put you in touch with me, but that's how you do it, all right? So you've got the secret pass. So let me know if there's anything you need or want to see more of in diamonds, and we'll do that. We really do appreciate your feedback.
It's Kathy too.
Kathy's with us too? Awesome. All right, so we are going to be starting with these guys. These are bypass rings or wraparound rings or sort of a modified trois et moi, where 2 stones come together, signifying 2 people's lives intersecting in some way. This is J458012. It's in solid sterling silver and then 14 karat gold over sterling silver. Everything here is going to be precious metal. All right, so there's no bronze, there's no, funny stuff. It's all just silver and gold, which is awesome. All right, so the diamonds are lab grown, and so let's start there. What is Firelight? Firelight is the brand that QVC has curated for you over the years. We started this program, we started talking about it in 2017. And we decided that we were going to hold off and unveil it 2 years later once the whole market settled down, because it was like the Wild West out there and still is in a lot of regards. So where you buy your lab-grown diamonds really does make a difference. It can make a difference in quality. It can make a difference in settings in particular. And between the quality and the settings, that's enough for me, but we'll talk more about that as we go forward. So as you can see, the two sides kind of pass by in the night. At the ends of these, we've got teardrop-shaped bezel set stones, which are super smooth. If you're handling babies, like I know my sister is these days, or maybe you've got little puppy dogs like we do, and we're spending a lot of time with them.
Oh, Lord.
In the last few days,
Yeah.
it's really good to have a nice smooth ring. These pave set stones down the side are bigger than what you would expect in pave. There is in total 1.5 carats in total weight here, and it's on 3 easy pays of $228 today on QVC.com. Easy pays change, prices go up and down, but I'm giving you pricing as I know it today, okay? So gold, yes, it's gold over sterling silver. And this brings us to a discussion that I wanted to have with you. I'm trying to get the word out about platings. Platings are really the thing right now. People love plated jewelry because it gets the price point down. I'm talking about in the world of jewelry in general. But my diamond customers have told me that you prefer solid gold and you're willing to pay more for it, but you want that quality. I want to know how you're feeling today about it in today's market, if that's still what you're desiring, or if you would prefer to have us bring in more plated product. You tell me so I can convey it to the buying team. So this, again, is the gold version of that ring. I think you can really see the detail on it with this shot, but I've also got some shots of it on people's hands as well. There's the back side, the good solid construction. You can see the amount of metal holding those diamonds in place. Mom, what is everybody
Well, I
saying?
got a comment. First of all, welcome Lincoln Thompson.
Hi, Lincoln.
Said hi.
Nice to have you with us.
Kathy made a comment about she's not crazy about plated.
Okay, that's Kathy Reisler, I bet.
Ice Diamonds.
Oh, okay, okay. So yes, you like the gold. Thank you. Keep them coming. Again, there's no good or bad answer. I'm just kind of taking an informal poll as to what you want to see more of, okay?
Also, there was a couple questions from last week, and I was so beside myself. I mean, from Monday.
Yeah, what's that?
Whoever was asking, I can't remember.
Okay.
Anyway, if you remember.
Yes, if you were with us on Monday and we didn't get to answer your question, please do put it in the chat again and I'll address it right now. Yeah, lab-grown diamonds are a cut above at QVC.
Protocol.
Every diamond has been sent to the Gemological Institute of America to be inspected for you. So you don't have to give up your ring to send it off. We don't provide the papers. That was the question, Mom. I remember that. We talked about that after the fact.
Yes.
We don't provide the papers from the GIA. It would be way too much for us to handle. We do a huge volume of diamonds, but I will tell you that our relationship with the Gemological Institute of America is unlike anybody else's in the world. There's no other shopping channel. There's no other brick and mortar store that does this. In order to do business with QVC, we make our vendors send every diamond to them to be inspected so I know the quality is where it should be. So the quality as far as clarity goes is going to be between, get this, flawless and very slightly included. We follow all of the GIA standards at QVC. And then we're looking at HI near colorless quality. Carat weight overall is 1.5 carats, and the cuts are really nice. And in teardrop shapes, pear shapes like this, that is of the utmost importance. In fact, most of the items we have today, that's really an important aspect, which leads me into, ta-da, one of the other cover girls, right? Now, this ring is certainly center stage. I mean, it's Fantasyland for most of us. I mean, really, did you ever, well, maybe you can, lucky you, but I never dreamt in my world that I would be, presenting, let alone maybe potentially someday buying a 10-carat diamond. These are 10-carat presentations. The center stone here, the big one at the top, is approximately 5 carats in weight. So half of the weight is in that center cut, but all these beautiful Asher cuts. It's insane. You get both rings. It's an engagement set, which you don't have to wear as a set. You could wear the eternity band on one finger. You could wear the other, on the other. You can stack them. You can mix them up with other things. I mean, it's just playtime for big girls. It's good. It's on 3 easy pay of $1,840 on QVC today. And $5,520 is the total on it for the two rings. Now, I don't know about you, but the last time I went into a jewelry store, which was, again, granted, many, many years ago, now that I know that I can come here and go direct, But at a $5,500 price point, I would have been showing you behind the counter in a jewelry store. I'd have been showing you much less than this as far as quality, as far as fantasy cuts. Again, we're talking about a cut that has some of the best history in the world of jewelry today. The Asher cut, which was designed back in the early 1900s and then became refined even further later on, 50 years later. This is from what many people refer to as the House of Asher. There's nuances in the cuts. They're very similar to emerald in that they have a clipped corner, but it gives you this really squared, let me show you in real life here, a real squared off look about it that is just so stunningly beautiful. Now, if you're drawn to this cut, what you're drawn to is you're drawn to clarity and brilliance. Brilliance is not just like, oh, that's a brilliant idea. Brilliance is an actual gemological term, which means the return of white light to your eye. So that's why you see such magnificent clarity. Now, this is Courtney Kandabi. She and I on the air together, and I snapped this picture. I want you guys to know that the ring was about 2 sizes too big for Courtney. So it won't fit exactly like this on your hand. There's not space around it like that. But she was a good sport and put it on for me anyway, because the way it was glistening in the light, the beautiful brilliance and all of that, it was just breathtaking. I mean, I would love to see more of this. This is not in solid gold. This is in solid silver, but it really got the price point down to a place where we could afford to do this, right? So what are they saying, Mama?
Well, we've got some new people. We've
Good.
got
Hi.
Protocol.
Protocol. Nice.
Hey,
Thank
Jess.
you. Thank you for joining us.
There's no way you're talking to me, and it feels like an
No, I am.
old school infomercial. I said,
Oh,
that
really?
sounds like a nice compliment.
Well, you
Thank
know what? I will take that as a compliment. I
Yes.
actually did infomercials way back in the day. I mean, I
Yes.
did the first one I ever did was with Jose Ebert, and I wasn't in the business at all. And I got recruited to do his secret hair. You guys
Oh.
remember this? Tells you how old I am. Where he had the big cowboy hat on, and
Oh,
he ended
boy.
up putting it, because I've always had my hair kind of short. He ended up putting 2 full sets of these hair extensions in, which people still wear them today. The ones with the little fish lines, you know what I'm talking about? He had me looking like a country western singer. That was back in the 80s. And I never forgot it. That was well, actually, that wasn't my big break, but that was my big break into infomercials. My big break in my career, though, and this should tell you that this is unscripted, you guys. I mean, I'm telling you the truth on the spot here. I got a spot. I don't know if you remember this, Mom, but I got a layout with 17 magazine when I was 16
I
years old.
don't.
Yeah, I did.
There's a lot about you being 16 I miss.
Probably for the best. But no, it was called 17 Magazine's Prep Rally. And so they did like a multi-page thing. And yeah, so that was my first break into
Hey,
that.
Rob can tell that's Courtney by her nails.
Yeah, and I actually touched them up a little in Photoshop. She's been a busy mama lately. But anyway, I love her and I love working with her. So no, not scripted, not an infomercial. Again, we're not selling anything. The only reason I give the item numbers and the prices, honestly, is because you guys, we've been doing this for about 3 years, and I was getting a lot of requests for that. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother with it.
XSS Merkio says, where your money at, though?
Where your money at, though?
Happy to welcome you,
Right?
but no money.
Oh, really? I know.
Welcome,
I mean,
though.
I could go broke buying diamonds. Seriously. I
And
mean,
Kathy
it's
loves 17 magazine.
yeah, I loved it too when I was younger. It was fun. But no, this is anyway, we can just sit and chat for a while if you want to. Anybody else have anything on their mind they want to talk about? And thank you again for being with us. I appreciate it. If you enjoy it, why not subscribe? It's free. This is what kind of keeps us motivated to come back and do this time and time again. And yeah, if you have any feedback on what you want to see at Q, let me know.
I'm having my normal
You're what?
miss the key.
Oh, really?
misspellings.
Yes, we're definitely
Yes, I
not
don't
bots.
check
Mom is over there.
All right.
Mom's
what's
over there.
next?
Anyway, I should get going. Do love this. I really do. I think
Asher's
it's,
just beautiful.
I mean, look at that. Humming a ring.
Humana.
Gorgeous stuff. I know. It's the kind of thing where you're like, oh, it's so good. Here it is from the side. I wanted you to see this one from all directions because really, to me, the value's in the center stone. Oh, I'll get back to the story on lab grown since we have so many new people.
Yes.
So Firelight is QVC's brand. You can buy lab grown diamonds all over the place, but it really does make a difference where you buy them. And that deal with with the GIA, which I hope you were here for a little bit earlier, fellas, that's an important aspect of what they do at QVC with their diamonds. I feel it's one of the reasons that I wanted to be here, because I feel like it's an added level of security if I am spending the money. I want to make sure that it's going in the right place, and so I really do like this. Now, speaking of money. If you are buying diamonds as an investment, which I never recommend, whether they're diamonds from the earth or from the lab, and I'll tell you why in a minute, um, don't ever buy for resale value. I guess I'll tell you right now. Um, the reason I say that is you never get for your ring what you think you're going to get for your ring if you're going to resell it. Now, that being said, I've resold a lot of my jewelry over the years, things I get tired of or have a memory that I don't want to remember anymore. I'll sell it. There's reasons to do that. And you can sell them in many different ways. You can do them on eBay, you can do them on, all kinds of different places. I like the Real Real. I think that that's a really legitimate company. They don't endorse me either, but I like them. And you can also sometimes, if you have a good relationship with a local jeweler, you can ask them to sell it for you and split, like the commission or something, but never buy for investment. If you really are dead set on it, because people do, in times of economic trouble, people buy two things. They buy artwork and they buy diamonds. And I think it's because a diamond you can put in your pocket or put on your hand and get out of town. You know what I mean? It's a portable investment, I guess. But again, never selling them as an investment, but as something that you really find beautiful. Now, that being said, lab-grown diamonds will give you bigger, bolder, brighter diamonds. They take you up the scales that the GIA uses to communicate value in diamonds. It takes you up the scales really fast without having to pay more for it. In fact, you pay substantially less, like 60, 70% below market right now. So, talking money, this is a really good place to put your cash if you're getting engaged. Yes, Mom. I see you going, you're exasperated.
Well,
What's
no,
going on?
Cass just joined us
Hi,
from
Cass.
Costa Rica. She found us on her vacation.
No kidding. Cass, you are a true blue friend. Say
Yes,
hi to all the
yes.
newbies here. We got a lot of new people here today, Cass. She's on vacation. You lucky, lucky
You're a
girl.
wonderful person.
I know,
Rob
thank you.
had good luck selling some old jewelry on
Has he?
Real.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. I really think they're great. I mean, if I was going to resell something, I would probably maybe consider it. I really like to keep my things, especially if they're in solid gold. And right now, don't sell those if you can help it,
No.
right? I know they always say, buy low, sell high, and it is at a high market, but I don't think it's done yet.
Rosemary
I really don't.
needs to hear about our separate eternity bands. We have a bunch.
Yeah, we do actually.
She
and
said she wishes you sold them.
More of them? We do actually. Yeah, we do, Rosemary. This one comes in a set, obviously, where you get both things together. You get both rings, but we could do an Asher separately. Maybe I'll put that suggestion in. But we do have bands. It's hard to keep them in stock. So that tells me that you're right on with that idea, that we need to do more bands like that. That's a good idea. I'm going to make sure that I request that again. But speaking of bands, here's a little dome-style bandaroo that you might find attractive. This is a 7-stone in solid gold, and it's J464905. It's on 3 easy pay of $12.48. So this is a great self-purchase if you're looking for something for you. Every stone in the center is a very well-cut oval. Oval cuts are challenging because if you get the facet arrangement the least bit wrong when you're cutting the material, it gets a really dark black bow tie in the middle. And that's not the sign of a great cut, but it can be kind of entertaining. I sort of like them once in a while because they're sort of like all dressed up. They look kind of black tie. But ideally, if you're looking for proper proportions, you don't want to see that. You want to see it maybe in a very faint gray. And the reason it appears is because of the facet arrangement when they're cutting the gem. The difference between an oval and a round, yes, Mom?
This is beautiful.
It is absolutely stunning. I mean, 7 of them. One great big juicy diamond for every family member, every year of marriage. Maybe you got that itch and you got through it. You want to celebrate. There you go. But yeah, ovals are cool because they've got a nice flat table, a long flat table. So if I were to take, let's say that the center stone would be a carat. If I were to take a 1 carat round and put it next to a 1 carat oval, look at that. She can do it. The oval's going to look bigger every time. So it's got a flatter table, and it's got a longer keel line, which is that last facet at the bottom. In an oval, it doesn't come to a point. It's a long line. It's called a keel line. Yeah. So you get a different sparkle. Light travels differently through it. It's not quite as vivacious as a brilliant round would be, but man, she's sexy. I mean, she is. It's good. And it looks great on your hand. You've got brilliant rounds at the top and also at the bottom here. And the back on this one was really well finished. I want to take you in for a little deeper dive. The heft on it is probably, I'm guessing, 5 grams. When I held it in my hand, it's on the heavier side, and it is finished on the back. There's enough gold on the back of this that you could actually make a whole nother ring.
Rob wants to know if you think the gold prices will come down,
I
and
don't.
Cass said at some point in the future, but not the $200 mark.
She's right. Yeah, Cass is right. I think they're still escalating. I really do. I think you should hang on to your. Shouldn't make a recommendation like that, I guess. But you want my opinion? I'll give it to you. I'm hanging on to mine. I think, why not? I love it. I want to keep it. Even my scrap stuff I might give up. You know, like when you lose one earring or you have a bracelet resized or something like that. But as far as making a big trip to the pawn shop or something, or where they exchange gold, I think I'd hold off. I think it's going up. It will stabilize eventually. And silver's also on the rise right now.
Nobody ever thought about one earring in one style here and then a stud on this side.
Mama's so hip.
Oh,
I like that look,
I like
actually.
Did
Yeah,
you
the
see it
asymmetrical
already?
look. Yeah, people do this.
Oh,
Yeah.
for God's sakes, they're copycats.
You're so in,
Okay.
you're out, Mom.
Hi, That's true.
She used
Hi,
to say that.
Tyrone.
Hi, Tyrone. How you doing? Good to have you guys here with us today. You know what's fun about YouTube for me is when we're on QVC and QVC.com on Mondays, it's a really different show. It's a little more buttoned up.
Well, it's supposed to be.
But yeah. But here we kind of just let it out, you know. So this is where you want to ask your questions. I wanted you to see this. That's the
Yeah, it's
back of those rings. So that, I mean, there's, like I was saying, there's about 5 grams on the gold. It's a really nice, heavy. You don't see a lot of this right now because of gold being so high. But when you buy it right, and QVC buys in quantity, you can get a better price. It's kind of like, I love going to the big box warehouse stores, right? And looking at their layouts. They have some incredible things and some wonderful buys. But you're seeing fewer and fewer of things like this out in the market. So now's your time. 3 easy pay of $12.48 if you want to get it, you know, reasonably. And this is $37.44 in total. QVC is where you find it. That's QVC.com. These are under item number J464905. If you do have an interest, again, we're just talking about style. How would I wear this? I like it on an index finger, but I really love it on a ring finger or a middle finger. I think it just looks like it belongs there. This is, I almost forgot to mention, this is actually our Christmas in July ring, our celebration ring. Q has a lot of programming going on through the month of July, but not a lot of jewelry programming, but I still went ahead and picked one as our Christmas in July holiday ring, because we do one every December. If you do want to see more diamonds, there are some shows coming up on Friday. So Friday at QVC 2 is a jewelry day, and I'll be on and off
Friday.
all throughout the day. Yeah, this Friday.
Oh, Lord, rest up.
All right, next up, some gorgeous double row hoops. Are you ready? This is J465504 at QVC.com. If you like what you see, again, please do subscribe. That's why I do it. It's important that we connect with you, and that physically lets me see that we're doing that. So 3 easy pay of $376. These come in white gold or in yellow gold. Yes, they're on fire. Looks like you're wearing 2, right? But you're only wearing 1. There's 1 post that goes through. And the back is interesting on these. I hear people misidentify it all the time. So let me show you. I love the yellow in these. Look at that.
Are these a match to the...
To the what, Mom? To the ring?
Yeah.
No, but I put them in here. That's funny you say that. I put them in this place because I thought they would look really nice with that ring. If anybody is interested. Yeah, I think it looks good. So this is the back that I was talking about. It's kind of a cross between a lever back and an omega back. So what is all that? An Lever back is where you have a curved wire that goes through your ear, and then the back is like a lever that comes up and closes over the top of it. So it's real smooth on the back. So if you're hugging somebody, you don't end up getting caught on their shoulder, right? Or if you were dancing the night away, it won't end up on the dance floor. We've all been there where we're like, okay, are my earrings still in? These, on a lever back, it makes it stay in really well. So what is an omega back? An omega back has the same concept with the post, but the back looks like a loop, and the loop goes over the post. So then what is this nonsense? This is called a saddleback. Maybe too much information today. And a saddleback has a more solid lever back mechanism on it, but it's got a hole in the lever back that fits over the post. And man, I mean, they're not going anywhere. They stay on like crazy. So if you're wearing a pair of earrings and you want to sleep in them, perfect. Maybe, I know we have a lot of guys here today. Maybe you're looking for diamonds. And I love that men's jewelry and diamonds is through the roof trending. It's just so awesome. Every time I watch, we're into sports over here. I mean, it's crazy. I can't wait till 3 o'clock today for the FIFA games, but matches, sorry. They just stay put, and a lot of guys like that. So if this is an earring that might appeal to you, you might want to give it a shot. They're really good looking.
Like you can turn them small in, or
Oh, yeah, that's true. You know, I want to go back to that because you're the one that brought that up. The way it's fashioned, one of the hoops is longer than the other, and they're about a half an inch in total length. So you can either wear it with the small one closer, but it seems like all the girls on the set want to wear it the other way with the larger hoop closer to your cheekbone. Either way works. No, wait a minute. They want it the other way. They want the big hoop on the outside, the small hoop on the inside. I like it the other way with the big hoop here and the small hoop here. Yeah, it's just a matter of your personal preference. Anything goes.
oh,
So,
I like the small up.
yeah, it's nice, right?
Huh.
All right, last but certainly not least, for $72.98, this is a web discovery item. This is, you did buy it?
You bet I did.
So it is on its way.
Well,
Oh,
it's
that's
one
so
of my-
cool.
It's one of my
Stackers.
It's perfect.
It is, you know what? I really am crazy about it. It's got 5 diamonds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamonds. You can see that they're set a little differently. They're 2-prong sets, so they look more like they're floating. So you want to be a little careful of that, right? But this in a stack is an awesome ring. And you know what? It's sterling silver with 14 karat gold over the top. So this is a good example of how we can really get a price down with the plated product. Oh, I started to talk about plating. So in the beginning, and I'm sorry I forgot and didn't finish my thought earlier, you can tell it's not scripted. No infomercial here. I kind of take that as a compliment. But anyway, so when something has just like a little puff of gold on it, it's usually done as a detail, maybe a prong or a fancy detail on a Balinese piece or something like that. That's called clad. Oh, and actually, that's the type of plating that I can't think of his name. Scott Grimes uses on his stuff, and it looks really good, right? But it's not thick. All right. So that is the good situation. The better situation is starting at about 1.5 mils or layers to 2.5. That's usually where we live in our diamond department. At the very top is 2.5 mils and above. And that's usually reserved for very expensive high-end pieces because the plating is, again, very, very thick. But this whole plating story has taken off like a rocket ship and everybody's doing it. So I want you to have that information. So we live in the better, best category. You can spot some of the best of in the Firelight collection by the name bold in the description. That's how we identify it. And so that's a little insider tip from me to you if you're looking through the inventory. Speaking of which, when I tried to get on the .com this morning, mine was crashing over and over again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so give them a little while if you are going to be placing orders today on anything. Give them a little bit to get the website up and running properly. This is on 2 easy pays of $37. It is limited to size 6 and 7. So if you want it, it's a little treasure that I found hidden in the inventory that I thought was really special. Mama bought one. I'm so happy for you, Mom. And there you can see it. It's not too big and not too small. To me, it's just so refined and just right.
I wanted it so bad, even though I don't wear a 6 or a 7.
Well, we're going to find a finger for it, right?
Yes, we will. Or a toe.
Or it could come to
No
me.
toes.
All right, so I'm going to go backward through and give you the item numbers one more time if you want them. Again, please put in the chat anything you'd like to see, any issue you might be having. Just yesterday, it bubbled up from one of you, and I'm really grateful that they were having some problems with packaging again. So I definitely sent that over right away this morning. But keep that kind of stuff coming because you're like my best market research team. I really appreciate you. J466335 is the item number on this little beauty. I can't wait to see it, Mom, in person. We haven't even seen it in person. It's going to be great. These are the earrings that were J466. Yeah, 466504. They are, if I didn't mention, 3.75 carats in total weight. That's between the two earrings. They're $1,129. They're also on 3 Easy Pay of $376. I don't think I ever gave that. Yeah, they're really pretty. I like them very much.
I got them.
All right. The 7-stone ring, J464905, is on 3 Easy Pay of $1248 at the com today. $3,744 if you do have an interest. Again, any questions on any of these items, I am happy to answer you. Nice, solid ring. Honestly, it's just ridiculously built.
I like that.
She'd be a brick house. I
like that one in gold.
You like it in the gold?
I do.
It looks good any way you look at it.
Good.
I want to hear about Kaz's vacation. Put it in the chat. We want to hear what you're doing, what you're up to, why we're not invited. I think it would have been great to do a show from there. This is J465216. This is a twofer. You get both rings. I didn't hardly talk about the Eternity Band. Eternity Band means the stones go all the way around. Every stone in that Eternity Band is Asher cut that we were talking about. You spell Asher, A-S-S like the bad word, and then C-H-E-R like the singer. So if you want to go Google it and read more about the House of Asher and the history behind it, it's really interesting.
Really
I find it interesting.
You.
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding? I knew from the minute I saw it, I loved it. I just think it's, oops, wrong way. I just think it's incredibly special.
Would it ever be possible to do a show with a
turntable?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, because that'll show the fire.
It'll take a little more on the technical side for you and I, but I think we got the skills.
Oh no, I don't said we should do it.
You think I could do it? I probably could. I'll try.
Look at that.
I just would prefer to get in close so they can see the detail. I mean, we all know that diamonds like, woo, go crazy, but to your point, it might be a nice idea. Even if I put a video, excuse me, once in a while within, I'll try that. Sure, why not? J458012, she's good. I think I'll keep her. 3 Easy Pay of $228, and she works very reasonably, which I love. Come on over and say hello, she.
Well,
Mama Pat in the house.
Looking like I do today, I wouldn't normally.
Oh, geez, just get your little butt over here quick.
Little butt.
Every week we got to hear about how her hair's not right.
I promised, I think it's Rosemary.
Okay, just keep moving.
Teddy was.
Oh, that's nice.
And I didn't want to.
Yeah. You know what? Teddy's doing much, much better. Thank you. Rosemary, he was
spent 7 hours at
the emergency
bed.
You look like Summer today in your top, doesn't she? She looks like puffy clouds.
Wait till I get my hair cut today.
Oh, really? Today's the day.
Well, I haven't called him yet, but
all right, we'll get on it and do that.
I'm covering my
too much information.
Eyes with my glasses.
We will see you again really soon, and thank you for asking about Teddy. We're not having an earthquake here.
It's sealed and the swelling has gone down. He has no infection in the puncture wounds.
Good.
He turned out he had 4 major, 1 kind of super, and the other a scratch.
For those of you that are just tuning in, our dog Teddy, who you get to meet occasionally, got attacked by a neighbor dog, and it was bad. But anyway, he's doing fine. Ollie's doing fine. Everybody's good. We love you guys.
They bark, But
okay, there is no earthquake happening here.
Oh.
Stop. On that note, we'll see you Monday.
Oh, God, I need a haircut.
Jeez. If anybody's looking for a job, drop me a resume.
Please.
Just
I
kidding.
get the sushi.
We'll see you later.
Thank you all. Thank you all. We appreciate you so much.
We do. Talk soon. Bye.